Hi guys, welcome to ITRXpert again. In this video of the ITRXCEL course, Eve will cover the use of the Excel form function for data entry tasks.
Creating a data entry form. Users who regularly perform data entry in Excel often encounter two common issues. First, the activity is time-consuming. They need to enter the data in one cell, then navigate to the next cell, and enter the data for it. At times, they also need to scroll up and see the column header to enter the correct data. They may also need to search for certain entries, for example, to identify duplicates. All this takes much time and effort. In addition, there is always a likelihood of error. If you are working on a large set of data, you might end up entering data in incorrect cells. A data entry form not only makes this process faster, but also reduces the chances of error. Okay, let's see how it works. You would notice that there is no option to use a data entry form in Excel. It is not available in any tab in the ribbon. Therefore, you will have to first add it to the Quick Access toolbar, or the ribbon. You can follow these simple steps to add the data entry form option to the Quick Access toolbar. Right-click anywhere on the existing icons in the Quick Access toolbar, and then click on Customize Quick Access toolbar. In the dialog box that opens, navigate to Choose Commands from, and then select the All Commands option from the drop-down. Scroll down the list of commands, and select Form. Click on Add button, and then click OK. You should now notice the form icon in the Quick Access toolbar. You can now select any range in the worksheet, and click on the form icon. You must format your data as a table. Otherwise, the form feature will provide you with an error. You can select the range, and click on the format as a table from the ribbon. You can press Ctrl+T to format the selected data as a table. OK, now that you have added the form icon, and converted the data into a table, click on the first cell of the table, and then click the Form button. You should now see a new dialog box. On the left side of the dialog box, you should notice the fields that need to be filled. On the right side, you should see 7 buttons. Let's explore what each button does. New button. This will clear any existing data in the form, and allow you to create a new record. Delete button. This button allows you to delete an existing record. Restore. Use this button if you're editing an existing entry and want to restore the previous data in the form. Find previous. This button will find the previous entry. Find next. This button will find the next entry. Criteria. This button allows you to find specific records. For example, if we are looking for all permanent employees, we need to click the Criteria button and enter Permanent in the Employee Type field, and then use the Find button. We will have a look at this shortly. Close. This button will close the form. There is also a scroll bar that can use to go through the records. It is more useful when you have a large number of columns. Okay, let's see how to create a new entry using the form in Excel. You can follow these steps. First, click on any cell in the Excel table, and then click on the form icon in the Quick Access toolbar. Now enter the data in the form fields. When done, press the Enter key to include the record in the table. You can also press the New button to get a blank form for the next record. Let's try entering a few records now. A major benefit of using the data entry form is that you can quickly navigate through the records using the dialog box. This is useful if you are working on a large set of data with several columns. This means you can scroll through all data with a simple search. To navigate and edit the records using a data entry form, click on any cell, and then click on the Form button. From here, click on the Find Next button to go to the next entry, and the Find Previous button to go to the previous entry. If you want to edit an entry, simply make the change and press Enter. You can also revert to the original entry by clicking the Restore button. The Form dialog box also combines the power of filtering and search tool and helps you easily navigate through all the records based on criteria. For example, let's suppose you want to go through the list of all temporary employees. You can follow these steps. Select any cell in the Excel table, and then click on the form icon in the Quick Access toolbar. In the Data Entry Form dialog box, select the Criteria button. In the Employee Type field, enter Temporary. Please note that this value is not case sensitive. You can now use the Find Previous and Find Next buttons to navigate through the entries where the employee type is temporary. You can also combine multiple criteria to make the search easier. For example, if you are looking for all permanent employees in the South region, you can enter this in relevant fields and search through the shortlisted records. The Form feature can also be used to delete data from the table. This is very useful for basic Excel users who do not know how to delete an entire row without affecting the formulas applied to a spreadsheet. To delete a specific record, we again click on any cell within the table, and then click on the form icon. From here, we navigate to the particular record we would like to delete, and then press the Delete button. You can also apply the data validation feature to restrict the type of entries into each field. There is a separate course on applying data validation, but let's have a quick look at how we will restrict the users from entering incorrect or inconsistent data in one of the fields. Let's assume we want the employee grade to be restricted to a whole number. To do so, we select the column, and then navigate to Data Validation. From the drop-down in the first tab, we change the allowed values to a whole number, and then specify the minimum and maximum values, and then press Enter to apply validation. Let's now try entering a text value in grade. Let's enter A, for example. You will notice an error popping up. This means the users can only enter a value within the specified range to enter a record. The validation feature is highly useful to prevent users from entering incorrect or inconsistent data. Okay, you should now be able to create a form to record data in Excel. You should also be able to modify or delete the entries using the form and apply data validation to restrict entries.
Thanks, Eve, you are a star. Let's keep up with the good work. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Thank you.